sound bites ready?
2, 1.
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Are you sure about
Hi.
that?
Oh, I can't hear shit.
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
Come on, bro. Come on.
So while our man's Rick figures out what it takes to get his audio working.
There we go. We're good now.
Oh, we're back. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. What's the episode number? I always forget.
Who knows anymore, bro?
We gotta be in the
Let's
80s.
see.
We in the 80s, I know that much.
Chewies.
We're in our golden era. That's all I know.
84.
You know
84,
what I'm saying?
84.
Yeah. These are golden years.
That is crazy. 84.
Welcome to Sure About That. I'm Rick. That is Dave. We have Cbass behind the cam.
Everybody alive
Hell
and
yeah.
direct.
Hell yeah. I should not be here. By all means, I should not be here.
We shouldn't have a bass. He should have been gone. And we're going to let him get into that first. He's going to start at our week. So we actually have 3 segments. The first one, we just talk about our weeks, our day, what we're doing. And then after that, we actually get into battle bets. That's our sports betting part of our podcast. Then after that, we're actually in the midst of our sitcom bracket tournament. And we have our final 4. That 70s Show, Parks and Rec, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and Malcolm in the Middle. In the final 4 for those, we'll be discussing those at the end of the podcast or toward the end. But before that, we get into our weeks. This is the first podcast on Street Champs channel for the day. We have another one later. But we're starting with this, and we're starting with the big bass that isn't supposed to be here.
But we
how was your
appreciate you
week?
being here.
Yeah, we appreciate you being here.
Uh,
How was your week?
Great being here. It has been an emotional roller coaster.
Damn.
Like I said to begin with the podcast, I was not supposed to be here. I was supposed to be 1,000 miles away in the great state of Tennessee at Bonnaroo, listening to the sweet nothings of Post Malone right now.
Oh, and you're right here with us?
And I'm right here right now.
I'm sorry, bro.
I don't know who sings that song, but yeah, I'm right here right now.
Bro, are you wearing the fit that you were supposed to be wearing to Post Malone?
Yep. That was
That's the worst!
Yes, full attire right now. This is what
I knew
should be
it. He
looking
walked in a
like right
Bonnaroo
now.
fit. Yeah,
Bro.
that should...
I bet you he's got all his fits in like clear, like Monday through Friday label.
This motherfucker had a
plastic.
backpack. He's gonna live out a packed bag for the next few days.
Bro, I had 3 bags packed. It was
Get in that mic. Tell us the rest of what happened. So give us the
Okay.
start to finish. What's
all
good?
right. Well, okay. We'll start with the good side. The weekend after the show, I went to the River Rock rave. It was fun. I saw some people. I got a candy. I saw Autumn,
Autumn.
from back in the day, from Autumn Vigil, Jackie's friend. You don't
Oh,
remember
yeah,
Autumn?
yeah.
I hadn't seen her for 7 years. Saw her. Then after that, I would try to wind down the night. I went down to a downtown bar, and then I saw my homie Ty. We played some pool. That was dope.
Cool.
I hadn't seen him for like 3 years.
Little bass reunion.
Yeah, reunion.
So far, it sounds pretty lit.
Yeah, and then I saw Jenna Bussey. Saw
Cool.
her ever since the accident with their brother. So honestly, that was a pretty chill week. And then I was looking forward to going to Bonnaroo. Well, fucking A. Bass
Not
Bass
there.
gets off work. He puts his shit in his car. He starts going up. Granted, probably should have went up maybe an hour earlier. I get to Springs and it's literally like I stop. Like,
No, you missed the flight.
yes, I missed the flight.
And there was no
I was-
opportunity to rebook.
Yeah. Yes. I'm gonna get to that.
Oh God.
I'm gonna
Oh,
get to that.
no. Oh, no, this is just the start. All right,
I'ma
so
get to
you're
that.
stopped at the highway.
I'm stopped in the highway. Literally stopped. 40 minutes. I don't move. I don't move.
Fuck.
I can't keep my composure under those circumstances. I start headbutting my steering wheel.
Yeah, me
Oh,
too.
bro. Like, I was...
I might
I-
cry. I'm not even.
No,
gonna,
bro,
I'm not
I-
even gonna lie, bro. I'll be crying.
I probably look like a crazy person in my car. Like, I'm
This
not
wouldn't
even
be
joking.
not a
I
sad
was just
cry.
like, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Come on. Come on.
Just keep
Why
swimming.
weren't you driving on the side?
I drove so fast, bro. You don't even... I don't even... I
Okay,
drove so
all right.
fast.
So you stopped on the highway.
That's about it. I just get stopped in Springs immediately, like straight out the gate.
like around like Cimarron Hills or like before that?
Literally.
That's
like,
where like veers past the dealerships and shit.
No, not even there, bro.
Not even that far.
Okay, so it's the airport exit, and then the next exit.
Isn't 24 the airport exit to Lyman?
Yeah.
Okay, so Damn, you didn't even get that far?
No, I
There's a
didn't
lot of
get
road
that
work and
far.
stuff.
That's some bullshit. I
yeah.
hate I-25.
So wait, you just stood there and then
Dead
that's it?
stop, clearly.
Dead
Went
stop,
home after
basically.
that?
No, I tried, bro. I was 10 minutes out. I thought maybe like there might be a delay, but I got to the whatever. I was like hoping, praying that there was a delay. I was like 10 minutes after my flight, like, you know, when they're supposed to push back. I was like, maybe. 10 minutes, bro. After a 40-minute delay, I don't know. I call that kind of a win, but I still missed the fucking flight.
Mm-hmm.
So then I looked at my options, bro. I was about to bite a real big bullet. Like, I was about to, like, book
Drop
a
the
whole
loop.
nother flight, go to Springs, and then fucking, because I still
So
had a
there's
flight
no
from-
other DIA flights out of there or what?
Dude, I tried it, but it was booked up. There was
Damn.
this one other one, so the leg from Dallas-Fort Worth to Nashville was still open, but they didn't have the leg from Denver to Dallas-Fort Worth open, and I was just like, can I get on standby or something? And they're like, no, that's unfortunately we can't. I was just like, why? Like, they didn't even give me really a clear answer. I was just like, just put me on standby. Someone's bound to not go to Dallas-Fort Worth. It's bound to happen. But I tried all my options, and then they're like, well, the soonest we can get you out is 6 a.m. tomorrow, and you'll get there by 10. So then I would have been there by noon, and then I would have 17 hours of concert time. Of literal concert
Not
time.
worth it.
I was about to do it.
Why didn't you?
I was invested. Okay, so
Continue. Damn.
I booked the flight, and then
Oh, damn. Okay.
I rebooked the flight. I get there at 4 or no, yeah. What was it? Yeah, I get there at 4:50 and my flight leaves at 6:30. They said I missed my bag check-in.
What?
I've never heard of that.
I've never heard of that.
Never heard of that.
What kind of
ever.
shit is that?
Never. She was like, you had to be here 2 hours before your flight. I was like, I've literally
I've
thrown
always
my
I've flown for
shit.
30
I've
years. Never heard that. 30
Never
years, never
heard that.
seen that once.
What?
Yeah.
Who'd
What
you go
airline?
through?
This is Frontier.
Oh, you fucked up.
I did
That's-
fuck
They had
up.
no other options.
All right,
I had
continue.
no other
then.
option.
That's
So they said you missed your. I've
still
never
never.
heard of that.
I flew them
So,
a
okay,
year
Frontier,
ago.
yeah.
Didn't have an issue.
Okay,
Never heard of
even then. So then I was just like, well, so then I like tried to beg with her. I was like, please, come on. And then I kind of had a thought, like, maybe if I just fucking throw my bag in my car and not check a bag, maybe I can still make the flight.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I did.
Okay.
I tried to remake the flight because I was just gonna say fuck it. Most of my third bag shit was pointless anyway. It was mundane because I wasn't gonna even be able to unpack anyway. So it was just. So I tried that, but by the time I got back to the gate to get my gate ticket, it was too late. I was because I shuttled, like parked in the shuttle parking lot.
Oh,
Because I already bit a bullet of paying $100 rebooking fee. So I was like, I'm going to save some money on some parking. And it fucked me. It fucked me hard.
God damn.
damn, bro. So you just walked back to your car, got in, and drove home?
Did you at least like stop and get something like food? Just
Yeah.
To
Oh,
make the best of the moment.
In between the first flight that I missed, I did see Reyes. I don't know if you remember him.
That's why you missed the second one, because you were talking to people.
No, I saw him afterwards.
Oh, okay.
I saw him afterwards.
After that. Oh, that was good to see Reyes. That's
Yeah, because I was defeated. I was just like, I don't know what to do right now. So then I went on a hike. Oh no, there's more to this story actually.
good. Continue.
So then I went on a hike.
Continue. All right, so let's go back. Let's go back a little bit. You missed the second time, and now you missed it because of the parking.
Yeah, because of parking, basically.
Damn,
but in
sad.
between the first and the second missing, I was defeated, and I went to go see my homie, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna make the most of it. I'm in Denver. I'm gonna go find a mountain. I'm gonna climb that bitch.
Hell yeah.
Try to make the best of a good situation.
Ooh, I didn't like the try before. Ooh. All right.
Try.
All right.
Bro, try and guess what happened to me.
Tire.
No.
Flat.
No, it's
You got lost.
It's an expensive. I'll give you.
Locked
a
your
hint.
keys in your car, didn't you?
No,
Car
Oh.
got towed.
no. I broke my fucking phone.
Your your phone.
On the trip?
On my trail. Yes.
Oh.
I have a bruise on the side of my leg, or like a knot on the side of my leg, the size of a fucking
Like a phone.
What'd
the
you
size of a
do?
I slipped and then like, so my phone was in my pocket and
You landed on that side.
impact. It didn't even crack the screen. Like it's like folded open.
Oh,
Ooh.
The screen didn't crack, but it,
What's folded open? The screen?
like the
you got a flip phone now. Is what he's trying to say.
no the corner of the corner of the
The
phone.
bezel or whatever.
Yeah, the bezel. It's outside the bezel. You could like kind of there's like a little
Oh, damn.
Little
dude.
gap.
He like
Okay, so
delaminated the screen basically.
yeah
destroyed your phone.
destroyed my phone.
Now,
My hip hurts like a bitch right now. Like I need,
Injured, destroyed phone, missed flight. All right, continue. What
Bro.
else? So you all right?
Missed 2
Take
flights.
take us to you fell. All right, you fell, bro. You realized you broke your phone. What do you do?
I would have cursed the like. I would have probably
so this
said
was
some.
so
I would have
this
started punching.
so
the
this
ground.
God's name would have been in vain.
this was
that
after
moment.
the first missed flight. So I was just like,
Oh, you broke your phone between
Yeah.
the first and the second.
yeah. If
So
What?
you attempted
if I
to make
make-
the second flight with a
Wait,
broken phone.
Hold
Yeah.
on, wait. Hold on.
I had an extra phone. I put everything on my extra phone. I was all good to go.
Oh, because you had to wait for the second flight anyways, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
I had
okay,
to
that
wait for
makes
the second
sense.
flight
That makes
anyway.
sense.
How do you?
It
have
was
a,
at 6 a.m.
You had a second phone on you.
Yeah, it's my backup phone.
What the fuck?
It doesn't have any
His
service.
backup-
I
It's
have this.
all
I
Wi-Fi.
have the same
Oh, it's
thing, but
Wi-Fi.
like this is. I would never.
Oh, Wi-Fi.
I would go get a new phone if I broke my real phone. This phone is like a tablet to me.
Well, this was
But
my
you
only
you had
other
you had no
option.
option. If I was in
No
the same
option.
boat, this shit
I
broke,
was
and I'm
just like, this.
I'm out of
this,
Pueblo. This is gonna be my phone at
This
that
will
point.
suffice as my means of communication for a day. I was just like, I can work with this. This
Yeah.
is,
That's
This
hilarious.
is doable. And now we're here. I am in full Post Malone, should be swaying to his music. On a
Damn,
little
so you
bit of
lost out on that
mollies.
ticket and everything.
Basically,
Lost out on the mollies. Lost out on the concert. Lost out on the camping fee.
Oh my god, dude!
I
So much money dropped.
I punted $1,700 into the air.
No, you didn't.
Into the air.
Why did you leave earlier?
I didn't know. I got.
There's
off
no
work.
way-
Didn't know? How don't you know?
I got off of work and then I left. That's how. That's how. It
Oh, the
I got off
traffic.
work. I got off work and the traffic fucked me.
what time was your flight? The first one.
The first one, that one was at like 8.
In the
PM?
morning?
8:30.
PM.
8:30.
In the morning?
In the morning. A.m.
Oh, you had morning traffic.
What
That's
time
fine.
did you leave work?
Huh?
Well, the thing
What time
is,
did you leave
Fallon
work?
is all fucked up right
I
now.
left
They're
at,
only one lane.
I left work at 4:30 and I left my house at 5.
Fuck.
I left my house
That's
at
a
5.
sufficient time. It's
I
a
left my-
sufficient time for somebody that's just flying by themselves.
Yeah.
Damn,
I
son.
left my house at 5.
You had a shitty fucking week.
Yeah. So honestly, I might cry at some point. I haven't cried.
That's not a.
I'm surprised you haven't cried.
I would have. I would have been just me being
I would've
stuck
cried.
stuck in traffic. I would have been like not crying like I'm sad, just sitting there silently with the tears streaming with no expression.
I would have cried yesterday.
I would have looked like Chris Jones during the national anthem.
I've done
Yeah, that's how I cry.
I've done
I
a
literally
lot-
cried just like Bobby Boucher.
I've done a lot of stupid shit, so this is probably the top of my bingo book now, but also I've done some stupid shit, so I'm just like,
Glad you're safe though.
Yeah, out of every situation, even the shitty ones like that, things could.
It's a bad
can
one.
replace
It's a
the-
bad one,
You
Cbass.
can replace
I-
the money. You
It's a
can
bad one, Cbass.
I have a $375 flight voucher though, so
Ooh, where we
trip.
ZZ, what are you doing?
If you knock
Damn,
the
son,
money.
I'd be so fucking mad.
So yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, John Bourne is calling me right now. I don't know if I want to answer that.
Answer it. You have to answer it. Answer it. This is perfect. Put it on speaker and put it near the mic.
Okay.
Is John
Tell him you're on
there?
podcast.
John Bourne, I'm on podcast right now. I missed my second flight, kind of basically because of my luggage.
Okay, so you're not coming?
No,
Okay.
not at all. I'm in.
Okay.
Tell him how sad you are.
I am sad and defeated. But you have fun.
Okay, I feel bad for you. I'm sorry, I was just trying to get all of you because I've just been kind of waiting.
Oh, my bad. I just you know.
No, you're good. Alright.
Later.
Later, bro.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Bye.
Oh, oh, that hurts. That hurts. Oh, dude, Cbass, I'm so sorry, bro. I want to hug you right now. That is fucking bullshit. Damn, son, I would be fucking punchy. I would be fighting the clouds.
Is there any? Oh God. Did you ever? Did you consider driving?
Where's it at?
For like a split second.
It's got to be like a 14-hour drive.
17.
Ugh.
I've made a 16 by myself a couple times. It sucks.
Yeah, but he just got off work. Like,
Spontaneously, 17-hour drive. Fuck that.
It's a big no for me.
Yeah.
Wasn't happening. Isn't gonna happen. 1700 punted into the sky.
I can't believe that just happened live too. He had a buddy calling him from Bonnaroo, literally right there. He was there.
Yeah.
Damn. They're probably getting down till I had some help.
And Matt has been sure about that. I'm gonna go cry.
Oh no.
Oh, I mean, hey, I'm dropping a new single next Thursday. I'm sorry, Seb. We got to we have to turn that into something.
That is tragic.
Turn the boat. Turn that boat.
Like I said, I haven't cried yet, so I don't know.
I'm surprised you haven't cried.
I don't
Deryk would. I don't know what Deryk would do if he lost $1,700.
I wouldn't even spend it on a concert.
but
Well,
it's like the whole
it wasn't.
trip,
It was 600 and some odd for the ticket. Then it was 400 some odd for the
Oh,
flight.
$600.
And then it was like 175 for the car, and then it was $55 for a bus ticket to get to Bonnaroo from there. And then I bought like $100 worth of camping shit, and then I bought an outfit.
It sucks that
About
you're
that.
missing out on
At least you still got the outfit on.
things
Oh,
that-
yo. I came up on a Louis belt. Like, no joke.
What?
Oh, God.
So you stole someone's Louis belt. That's nice.
Kind of. It
Whoa.
was at the gym.
What the fuck, Seb?
It was at the
That
gym.
gave you bad karma.
I don't care.
He doesn't
Louis
even
Bell is
care.
the whole reason
Did you see how Luffy just goes,
why
I don't care.
I don't care.
He doesn't give a fuck. Wait, so you found it after?
I'm taking every win I can. Yeah, I went to Planet Fitness.
God damn it.
In Cherry Creek or Cherry Hill, and there was a Louis belt in one of the lockers.
Damn, you're just searching the lockers?
No, bro, I opened it to put my shit in, and there was a Louis belt. Like, I'm not even joking.
I mean, you don't just leave a Louis belt in an open locker, though. Let's.
I mean, people
I will show you the picture. I thought it was fake too. I thought it was just a belt buckle. I was just like, no, this shit is like soldered on. Like, it's on there. Like, it's not coming off.
So Louis, you just stole someone's
Bass
Louis
is just
belt.
trying to rip that bitch off. Like, this is fake, huh? Like,
No, it's on there. Like, I was just
Stole a Louis belt.
like,
Damn.
Good come up.
See what you could get for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna sell that bitch. I'm
You gonna
not
sell
gonna
that
wear
bitch?
it. I'm gonna sell that bitch. I'm not gonna
Sell it
wear
on like Mercari or something.
Ooh, how much you gonna sell it for?
I don't know.
Wonder how much. Let me look up how much Louis belts sell for. Let me see.
I'm gonna guess like
$1,700.
I was gonna guess like $80.
Yeah,
80 bucks.
80 bucks.
Holy shit, 500. Which one is it? Which one is it? Black? None of these? It's a fake. You got a fakie, bro. You stole a fakie.
Maybe it was a fakie.
Ha!
Don't bring this man down. He was finally thriving on
It
something.
looked pretty clean.
What color? Black?
Yeah, it was blacker.
Black-er.
Black and gold?
No, it was a silver piece.
This?
No, it was bigger.
Bigger. Wow. Like
Like,
this?
not bigger, but like,
Kind of like a big LV like this?
yeah.
Maybe like this?
It didn't have the stars. It had, kind of like that one, but the logo is different. It was silver instead of black.
Wow, Cbass. Okay. Maybe this? Does it have a pattern on it like that?
I can't remember the pattern right now, to be perfectly honest, that I was trying to do.
That's $700.
Yeah, but I'm almost positive it's a real Louis belt.
Yeah, sell the fuck out of that on eBay, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
$200?
I would look up and see what kind you have.
Yeah.
Because there's certain. Like,
Yeah, because there's like there's
sure, there's a model number.
model number. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, came up on a Louis belt after all that bullshit. I guess you're probably gonna get even worse karma now. Probably gonna crash your car into something.
No.
No, I'm not saying like in a bad crash either. Like he's just gonna like run into like a pole backing out of the grocery store. And he's
You
gonna
mean
be
a fender
pissed.
bender?
Yeah, fender bender. Yeah, maybe I could have said that better.
Well, whatever. It was in Cherry Creek, bro. It was in Cherry Hill.
I mean, doesn't make thievery better, but what? Oh, it's okay.
Don't be too upset about like losing out on the money. It does suck that you're losing out on the fun, but the money part, like, you could get a speeding ticket.
Well, it was.
Ooh, that would have put the
Like,
cherry
you
on top for him if he got a speeding ticket.
It was-
cherry on top,
it
but,
was
like,
over
any
6
day you
months,
go wake up
so-
and your car's
So
going
you've made
out
the
and
money
it's
back.
$2,000
Huh?
fucking gas, like,
Like when I buy tickets to go see like the Chiefs, I get it like as soon as the tickets come out. So by the time I'm actually going to the game, the money was already spent months prior. So it's like
Pretty much.
it doesn't feel like you didn't pay for the experience, but it doesn't feel as if you just like came out
Drop
of pocket
money on
that
it.
Yeah,
moment.
no,
It just
yeah.
hits a little less painfully.
It's like I'm chill, like I'm good, but like
Yeah.
also I have to go drop money on a phone.
fucking grim. As
Dude,
lame as it
I
sounds,
can't
though, new
believe you
phones
did
are
that.
fun. My
Broke
advice
his
is
phone.
Dude, it's bad.
get a renewed phone, bro, because
shit.
you're like a couple months from the next iPhone. So I would just get like some renewed shit for now.
If that isn't any like reason, if that isn't any reason to get a fanny pack, I don't know what is.
True.
That is.
If you would have had a fanny, would have been safe.
So
I had my camel pack. but
Okay.
It wasn't in the camel pack.
Ah,
Oh.
well,
It could have been somewhere else, but apparently the universe wanted it in my pocket.
So how was your week, Rick?
way better than that. Way better than that.
I know that was like 20 minutes.
No,
but
no,
yeah.
it's okay. We had to get through it because you had
No,
a
that was-
shit week.
We needed you to vent your
Yeah,
week.
dude.
That's important.
That's.
I'm
I
not
have
gonna lie though.
shit
When you
weeks,
said
too, so-
when you were like I shouldn't be here before we like went live or anything, my mind started spinning narratives, and it. In some ways, it wasn't as bad as what I thought, but in other ways, it was what you went through was worse than what I could have imagined. Does that make sense?
Yes.
It's not a compliment or like a backhanded statement. More so, just like I assumed like car trouble or job troubles, like
Yeah.
those are the worst, and
Same.
turns out it was just failure to launch troubles.
I can't believe
Yes,
that,
yes,
bro.
fail-
All because
failure
of
to
traffic.
launch.
That's insane.
Traffic and just being a dumb bass, apparently.
Damn it, Bass. You
I
should have
ha-
left earlier, bro.
A bass has to get to an airport 3 hours before his flight. No excuses,
Bro, that's
apparently.
that's sometimes not
That's
enough.
That's
That-
kind of crazy, though. I've never heard of that.
every time you book a flight, it says arrive 2 hours.
Yeah, but the
early.
That's not
bag
even
thing,
that.
but
2
the-
hours
his
is
bag thing
But hold on,
doesn't
2
make
hours
sense.
isn't even enough.
I have
now.
thrown I've thrown a checked bag in like an hour and a half before a flight. I've
Same.
done it
I've
before.
never felt like we've been later than 2 hours, even though it says that. Every time you book a flight, though, it says be there 2 hours before the arrival time.
But come on.
That's some bullshit for
But
real.
come on.
He wanted to go to Bonnaroo. Now he's Now he's in Bonnafoo. This is
Yeah,
foo. Yeah.
Foo.
All right, my week was good. I'm back into dropping music. Dropping a new song next Thursday. Next Thursday. So you guys will hear about it next Friday.
Thursday.
Dropping a song with Morgan J. Cox, "Sipping on the Ocean." That's gonna be out everywhere Thursday at midnight. So be sure to listen to that. Getting back into it. Starting the summer with a sad song, but then we're gonna flip into the rest of our summer shit. Because I'm actually dropping an LA Night song the week after that. So back into the EDM drops. Dropping a LA Night song, and it's a nice little house banger. So it's a cool little fucking vibe to dance to. So doing all that. Other than that, though, a lot of UFC wildness we'll talk about later. Just been kind of like eating that up this week. No studio sesh. Was supposed to have a studio sesh today, but Blitz didn't come down. We're moving studios, so like we don't really have a building right now. So moving studs, can't get in it, but music's dropping. A lot of music dropping. I got to talk to Deryk about the music video we're going to be filming soon. I actually finally thought of the creative idea for it and like the direction that I want to take it. Now we just got to bring it to life. So dropping that song next Thursday. I don't know when we're going to film it. But other than that, nothing crazy. I did not buy my UFC tickets yet. Dave did. Bought them without me. Crazy. But yeah, man. I don't know if I'm going to go.
You say that.
Such a mid-ass card. Like, I don't want to spend the money on it.
You say that, but
I would kind of rather watch it at home. I'm not going to lie.
That's a lie. You want to be there. You just don't feel the card justifies the price of the ticket, and I understand.
Yeah, that's where it is. Yeah.
It's not about, like, bro, this is the first time in 6 years UFC has graced this state.
Yeah, but they should have filled up the card if we're doing that.
I agree.
They'll come back. You know.
The card's sneaky, all right. Sneaky, all right. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Shut the fuck up. There's like 3 good fights.
There's more
Name
than 3.
2 good fights. Go.
The main event's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Santiago Ponzinibbio's fighting.
Who? Exactly. You're fucked.
I think it's what's his name? The guy who just lost to Bo Nickel. I'm pretty sure.
No one cares.
Yeah, fuck you, Cody Brundage. I think that's who it is.
What?
I think.
Oh my god.
Regardless, bro.
Terrible card.
I'm trying to see it. Mike Malot's fighting.
Who? God damn it, dude. I'm not going. I'll watch it on TV.
Don't be a little.
I'll watch it on TV. I am going to the one, though. That's going to be fun.
Yeah, we're gonna
That
be
one's
there.
fun. That's going to be way more fun than the UFC one. I am going to the Sphere, though. I'm saving up money to go to the Sphere.
I'm still trying to go to that too.
Paying down my credit cards. Yeah, I'm paying down my credit cards to get my ticket for that. And it pisses me off because if they put Connor on the Sphere,
It's
not
over.
going.
We're not gonna be able to afford it.
Yeah, I'm not going. Yep.
Tickets are gonna be over 10 grand.
Yeah, for real, dude. Oh, fucking piss me off. I don't think they'll double dip like that. That'd be stupid of them
How
to
much
do.
are they right now?
We don't know yet. They haven't gone on sale.
So
I'm assuming nosebleeds will probably be like 500 plus.
you know what the assumed leaked
for the Sphere?
Yeah, you know
What is it?
It's not. There's no way to verify.
1,500?
Well, no, not price. Like the main event, the assumed.
Oh, really?
The alleged leaked main event.
Oh, what is it?
It's supposed to be oh fuck! It's supposed to be Ilya Topuria versus Max Holloway.
Ooh.
But they say Mexican Independence Day. Neither of them are Mexican. One's Spanish,
One's
Spain,
Spanish, and then
the other
Hawaiian.
one's Hawaiian. That has nothing to do with Mexico.
Yeah, but they don't have
So
to.
Alexa
As long as
Grasso-
they load the
Alexa-
card with a bunch of Mexicans, we ain't gonna
Valentina
give a fuck.
versus Alexa Grasso is probably gonna be on there.
Yep,
Alexa
Sean
Grasso.
O'Malley versus Marab gonna be on
They're gonna throw Yair on the card because they have to. Dvalishvili would be
Brian
hilarious.
Ortega, Raul Rosas.
I heard Brian Ortega has a fight booked.
Oh, does he?
I
Never mind.
heard. But regardless,
Never mind.
we can assume. We can definitely assume. But my week.
That's gonna be fun. I can't wait. Hopefully, I'm just praying it's that Packfest isn't on the same fucking weekend. Because if it is, I'm gonna fucking.
You're gonna catch COVID
I'm gonna-
that week.
I'm gonna punch the air, and if I can time the flights right, I'm still gonna go. Like,
Even if you had it, you would go.
I'm gonna end up like fucking Cbass, bro. Catch traffic once and then want to fucking die. All right, that was my week. Nothing crazy. What about you?
Mine was pretty chill.
Dooney Dave.
I mean, never hurts. Nothing major though. Just kind of chilled, worked, got some more overtime, which I've been not loving the time spent away from like home and relaxation, but the actual extra money is nice.
Money.
It's very nice. I think I kind of like mentioned it last week. We got like a new point of sale at work, and like after another week of using it, I'm a lot more comfortable with it than I was after the first week.
Easier to go through.
Imagine you came into work and then like the whole like CLS is completely different. Like you have an entirely different one. Wouldn't you be like fuck, now I got a learning curve.
I'd be pissed.
Like I'll figure it out, but I still got to figure, like I don't know. That's kind of where I was at.
I would be pissed.
So I'm a lot better off now. The week there was some PFL fights yesterday. They were alright. It was worth watching, I suppose. The UFC in 24 hours, not even 24 hours, in like 5 hours, had 2 back-to-back main events completely canceled, basically. Like, or
The worst.
completely changed.
Yeah.
So like, first one that they announced was Hamzat versus
He's sick
Bobby
as
Nup-
shit too.
Yeah.
He is so sick right now.
The thing that gets me about him,
Hamzat.
Hamzat like has so many problems that you can't book him as your main
Can't
event
book
fight.
him
You
at all.
can't.
You can't book him at
He's
all.
gonna miss weight. He's gonna have this weird sickness. He's gonna have visa issues. They're already going to Saudi Arabia to cater to his visa issues. So Hamzat is a liability.
Well, Saudi Arabia really wanted a card too, though.
Yeah,
Oh,
and instead they have Bobby Nux, who's supposed to take on Hamzat, which was supposed to be like a great fight. It's like Hamzat officially getting a stab at some great competition. And now we have some dude that Hamzat beat who hasn't lost outside of Hamzat. I don't even know his name. Like, he's some Russian fighter. So he's the main event now, which I'm like, like, whatever. I was kind of lukewarm on this card to begin with. Now I'm especially lukewarm. And then there's been crickets since that press conference got canceled in Ireland about Conor and Chandler being postponed because Conor has an undisclosed injury, and it makes sense that like it checks out. Conor couldn't make that press conference. Why wouldn't they put him at the press conference other than the fight was going to be postponed anyway? He probably had a visual injury, like for example, a limp, maybe crutches, something. Who knows? We don't know what the injury is. No one said anything, but he's injured. So UFC 303 is entirely rearranged now. You have an.
I'm happy for Yuri to get a chance again, but
I am, but you have a step-in fight on like 20 days' notice.
that plays in Yuri's favor, like a motherfucker.
But what I'm saying,
literally, Alex was in Australia, so it's gonna take him a whole 2 days to even get home. So he's losing 2 days there, 2 days to get back into it.
it's
You
just
know
a
what I
weight
mean?
cut for both of them, though.
It's gonna be so hard for Alex, bro. It's gonna be hard on
I mean,
him. And you already know Yuri, bro. That motherfucker just got out of his dark room for 3 days. Legit, he just did that shit. So like he's locked in right now. That motherfucker's been training. So like honestly, even though it's on super short notice and he got knocked out last time, I think it's playing in his favor this fight.
I mean, yeah, he's also coming off a win. Yuri is on his last fight, but
Czech Republic isn't that far from Saudi Arabia.
the only
Or no,
that's in Vegas.
yeah, I got those conflicted. Never mind. Yeah, that's in Vegas. Never mind.
But I guess I'm like
Never
cool.
mind.
And now Anthony Smith is fighting Olberg as the co-main.
I can't believe that. Yeah.
Just stepping up, I guess. I don't know. Cool, I guess. Like good for those.
Anthony might get knocked out, but
Olberg
Olberg
was
might get choked out.
Olberg was stepping up as a replacement too. He was a
replacements.
last minute replacement for the guy.
Wait, why? What happened to Jamal?
It was supposed to be Khalil Roundtree versus Jamal.
Oh yeah, it was Khalil.
And Khalil had to step out, and so Olberg was the step in. And then this whole shuffling just happened.
Well, where's Jamal then?
He might not even be on the card anymore.
What?
But he's coming off a loss.
Why did they switch
Yuri's
that fight?
coming off a win. It makes sense why Yuri got.
Wait. I'm very confused why the Olberg fight got switched.
So Olberg was stepping in for Khalil against Jamal Hill.
Yes.
And then they decided that the main event was with Yuri and Alex Pereira.
Okay, that has nothing to do with that fight.
And then I'm assuming Jamal didn't want to renegotiate. I don't even know. Maybe Jamal just said,
What?
fuck it. I have no idea. It sounds like Jamal just said, never mind.
Insane. Okay, I'm gonna try and find this out. Let's try and find this out.
But regardless, that news was pretty devastating. That card is going to do shit numbers now.
Oh yeah.
It's going to do like abysmal numbers. Which sucks.
Both have been ruled out due to injury, so he got ruled out too because of injury.
Well, still some bullshit. So we're getting the best like 20-day notice fight that they could come up with to not scrap the card. I'm okay.
I'm okay with it because I really want Yuri to win.
There's a belt on the line on this card when before there wasn't. That's something to consider.
Let's go, Yuri!
Yeah, I do want.
I hope he gets it done. And honestly, I should not be betting against Alex because I lose every time. And he's like my people basically. But I love Yuri so much. He's like top 3 my favorite fighter right now. So I have to go for Yuri. This is his title shot. I hope he gets it. I really hope he gets it done and gets his title back.
Yuri's a dog for real.
He's a fucking dog. Might get knocked out again.
I'm just sad because like this is back-to-back main events in the same day. They get completely rearranged, and like
it's annoying.
We have future cards that are like pretty lukewarm. This card, if it wasn't for Conor being on the card, it was a lukewarm card to begin with. Like Khalil versus Jamal would have been a barn burner, but that's just not a main event pay-per-view fight. I'm sorry. That's why and that's assuming they were both healthy. That's the same reason why. Like, I will say that Yuri and Poatan just got Brinks trucks to fight on this short notice. Brinks trucks, you know what I'm saying? This was going to be a main event on an unannounced card. I guarantee you they both already signed a contract to fight one another on a future date, and then UFC basically was just like, hey, how about we increase your purses by 1.5 times and y'all fight in 20 days? Can you make the weight? And they agreed to the terms clearly because here we are. But, bruh, what the fuck? That just sucks. But Poatan, if he wins, he's gonna go for the heavyweight belt. It's undeniable. He's gonna go. Yeah. Even if he loses, I want to see him go for the heavyweight belt because
I hope he loses. I don't think he's gonna lose though. That's the fucked up part. He's already knocked out Yuri.
Yeah, but it was it was some like elbows on the clinch, which
was on some bullshit kind of.
Well, it was a legit.
And Yuri was doing good in that fight. He was doing pretty good, dude. Like he's so unorthodox and weird. Like Alex was.
The problem with Yuri though is he will take one to
he
give one,
one,
and you just can't with that
Can't
man.
you with that man.
Dude's got a left, like one of the craziest left hooks since like Roy
I hope
Jones
Yuri
Jr.
does
Bro.
it. I hope Yuri does it.
We
That'd be
all
so
are.
badass.
We're all gonna be rooting for Yuri, but I am not a Poetan hater.
Same. I love Poetan. Shama.
He
Shama.
he avenged Bobby Nux for me, so that makes me happy.
Oh, I forgot. In my week, I bought a Chiweewees shirt. Did you see that? Chiweewees.
I'm not even familiar with this.
I'll show you real quick. Let me show you some Chiweewees. Raul Rosas Jr.
19 years old and has like two UFC fight of the night bonuses now.
Yeah.
This man isn't even 20 years old and he's already made like well north of $100,000 in fight bonuses. Now, a lot of people talk the narrative of being an underpaid versus overpaid athlete. I do think that MMA fighters and UFC are underpaid compared to their boxing counterparts, but I don't want to go as far as to say that they are all like unilaterally underpaid for their profession. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Like, I'm not saying they deserve.
Check this out. This is Chiweewees.
Yeah, I was like, what's going on there?
All right.
Chiweewees.
So yeah, like,
That motherfucker made shirts because of that, and I bought one.
oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Right on. Shout out that.
So we're shouting Chiweewees everywhere. Chiweewees.
He a dog for real, and
That
that
dog for real.
the guy he was going against was like, because that fight got rescheduled, as you guys might recall, because we bet on it the first time it got scheduled, and that parlay just got sabotaged anyway.
Yeah.
The guy he was going against, much older guy, I think he was like 29.
Ricky Tercio.
He went at him early, no touch of
He was
gloves.
trying. He was trying.
He was angry. He was trying, and then like he just got like
Choked the fuck out.
he just got dealt with. Kinda,
Yeah,
like,
he got dealt with.
He was like landing, but Rosas was just he's game
Bigger
set
kid,
match.
dude.
It's
He's
hard,
a big fucking kid.
It's hard to beat, and it's crazy when you look at him and you're like, that's a teenager.
He's huge for the fucking division.
That is a
Huge for the
teenager, bro.
division.
What do y'all like? First of all, your hippocampus got like 4 years
Definitely,
to go,
he's-
and it's taken a lot of these now.
Huge for 135.
Yeah.
Fights at 135, he's huge for the goddamn division.
If he can keep up progression, keyword if. Some fighters we don't see them get too much
Yeah.
better. They hit
Tercios was
they hit a
unranked.
peak and they see how far that peak will ride because that's what they're capable of. If he can continue to grow because of how young he is, he's the next Max Holloway. And I'm not saying he's going to have an identical career. He doesn't fight anything like him. They're not going to have stylistic like comparisons. What I mean by that is Max went pro and was in the UFC by age 20. He was a regional fighter in the state of Hawaii, well known on the regional scene because Hawaiians love to fight. And by the time he made his way to the UFC, he was the youngest UFC fighter in UFC history at the time, second to Vitor Belfort, who at 19 years old like decapitated Vanderlei.
Hit us with a Chiweewees.
Chiweewees.
That was pretty damn good. I like your tone on it.
But anyway, yeah, he's the next young buck in
Yeah.
the game. He's training MMA strictly. He's not a guy like sure he has a wrestling background, but at 19 years old, he doesn't have much of a longevity of a background in anything. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
He's not that old. So this is that next new breed of MMA fighter who's like, I started training MMA. I didn't start training wrestling and convert. I didn't start training kickboxing and convert. He's just trained. Like he's like Rory McDonald. You know what I'm saying?
MMA.
So much potential in this young man. That's a big reason why I bet on him this week. So we should hit that battle bet soundbite right quick.
Hit it, Cbass.
And this man got a typo because last week one of my bets looked like a guaranteed L.
It's time for Battle Bets.
So this man didn't win the season yet.
I lost this week. I lost battle bets this week by 9 points because Dave actually is the only one that won a bet this week.
I hit 2.
No, you hit one.
I hit 2.
What one? What other one did you hit?
So that the Royals won. They won in a walk-off.
They
When
won?
They were down like 7-0 in the first while we were on pod, and they Bobby Witt and company won in a walk-off. That's what I texted you about. I was completely shocked.
Oh, really? Okay, well, I'm not even going to look it up then.
You can look it up because it's
All right.
crazy.
When I looked at it here, I guess. Oops. When I looked it up, I thought
It was Royals versus
There's just
Seattle.
a lot of games. That's the hard thing.
Yeah, it was Royals versus Mariners, Seattle Mariners, and they were down like 7 in the first.
Damn, they were down 7.
I made the bet and it was like plus 200, and then on pod
They did win?
Yeah.
Wow.
You saw me on pod when I was like, bro, because they went down 7-0 in the top of the first. I was like, this is a fucking.
Okay.
It was like plus 2,000 at that point.
This one? right? Friday.
It was last Friday against the Mariners. So look, they should have scored like 7 in the first.
Yeah. Yep. 7 in the first.
Look at that.
What?
Fucking look at that.
I fucking hate you, Dave.
Bro, can you believe that? That's insane.
I can't believe that.
That
actually.
is insane. That was not only was that an 8-point parlay just because it was 2
Yeah,
live
that's
bets.
a 17-point week, Dave.
It was two
Fuck.
2 live bets. That's why I got bonus points on that.
Okay, well, I gotta
but again,
change
if
this.
I would have placed that same bet like 3 minutes later than when we did, it was a plus 2,000 bet because they were
You
down
would have
like
never
7
placed
runs.
it. You would have.
Oh
never
no, I
placed
would
it.
not have. Hell no. But I let it ride. Obviously, I had to. Your boy hit it. What the fuck?
You're now beating me in lifetime points again.
Yeah, bish.
By 7 points. All right, so Dave won 2 parlays. He won Casey Royals money
I missed
line
one leg of 3
live
parlays.
bet. He won St. Louis Cardinals money line live bet. Parlayed up for
Against
a
the
plus 220.
Rockies.
For a plus 228 point parlay, hit it. Then he
So-
did a same game parlay feature bet, seeing green. That one didn't hit, but the only reason why is because the game 2 was not over 216.5
Yeah, they were.
points.
I missed it by like 13.
Yeah, he missed by a lot, kind of.
But both got double doubles.
Yep, both got double
The
doubles.
combined score was like 97 to like 104 or some shit. It was just not enough. I missed it, like I said, by like 13.
The other one he hit though, Raul Rosas Jr. money line, Dustin Jacoby versus Dominic Reyes did not go distance, and Cannonier versus Imavov did not go distance, which should have. If you ask
Now,
me.
Imavov
That was
versus
bullshit.
Cannonier was a garbage stoppage.
Yeah, it was. the
Was
worst
he
stoppage
getting
ever.
fucked up and looked like he could have, like, is it 0% justifiable to stop the fight in that moment? No, but main event, lot on the line. He wasn't, like, wobbled or, like, out on his feet or, like, playing possum to try to... No, he was absorbing some punishment. He was moving as best he could against the cage against another, like, 185-pound guy. Like, that's just what that looks like, you know? So, he lost. I don't agree with the stoppage. I do agree that he was losing the fight. So, I do think that that was the outcome to be. But, yeah, I'm glad I hit that.
You're lucky, dude. All right, so he won by 17 points this week, actually.
Yeah, I missed one leg.
Pretty good.
The
Pretty
whole week.
good. He's at so Dave is at a lifetime points of 169 battle bets points for just this season. Out of 100 points, he has 60 points. Only needs 40 more to retain his title. He has 27 bets won, 70 bets lost. His season record stands at 3, 8, and 5. I'm at 162 lifetime points. I mean, we're at zeros all across the board this week. Season points, 87 points. So I only need 13 to end the season. And I didn't get none this week. That sucks. 26 bets won, 76 bets lost. My record stands at 8, 3, and 5 when it comes to battle bets. Lose in every parlay. Lost to 207, lost to plus 324, and a plus 1,195. Thanks, Dustin Soulfoods. Getting knocked out with a spinning back elbow.
That shit was
That
nasty.
was nasty, and I was really sad when it happened. Because Dustin was winning that fight.
I was pretty lit when it happened. Not because I knew that
Yeah.
affected the battle bets. I was just like, God damn, he threw that twice
it was
that
insane.
fight.
Yeah, he did. But yeah, Dave won his week like a motherfucker. I mean, he beat ass. So I'm deleting these bets. We're gonna pick 3 sports bets, all on a point system called the Battle Bets Points. You can check that in the description below. We're gonna be picking 3 battle bets each. I get 3, he gets 3, and we see who wins at the end of the week. Dave won this last week. I'm gonna try and win this week. Hopefully, I don't know. We're gonna see what happens.
There will be no bets for me because I can't access the shit because it needs to send a text message to my phone number and I can't authenticate. So unfortunately, no bets from Bass this week.
Well, I mean, you could probably.
I mean, yeah, I'll get eventually, but like,
I meant
it's
like
not-
you can download an app, and you typically don't have to sign in, and you can just kind of like place faux bets.
Oh, yeah, kind of, but it's not the.
Just take the L, bro.
Yeah, that's not how I'm working.
Just take the fucking L. What the fuck, Seb? Damn, that sucks. He's not even supposed to be here, though. So maybe it's better you're not placing bets
Yeah.
after losing all that money. Right?
Well, it's still money that's been chilling since I started the account.
You're right.
It's not money that I've lost. It's more money that I've won. Than
You're right.
that I can play with.
You're right. I'm already starting to build a parlay right now off this UFC shit. I think I'm gonna dip into boxing though a little bit. How do you feel
Doesn't
about
Tank
boxing?
fight this weekend?
Tank fights this weekend, yes. So that's why I'm going to be dipping into. Where's Mr. Javante Davis? Or actually, didn't that get canceled? No, it didn't get canceled.
I was about to say.
Still on right here.
I don't think so.
Jesus, this odd is terrible. A minus 700.
I would just do like a under like.
Fuck off.
I would do like a under 7.5 or something.
I'm out.
What are the odds on that?
Yeah, I didn't even look. I don't even care. I don't like betting the round bets on fucking boxing very much. I just don't. I don't know why. Like, I gotta pick up a fucking Nate Maness for fucking minus 550 instead of fucking Javante, you know?
Trizu?
I guess I could have round betted, but I just don't like doing it that much on boxing because the thing with Davis is he could go all the 12 or he could knock dude out, which I don't even know the other guy that much, so it's kind of hard for me to do that. Who am I gonna pick for my second leg? I don't know who to pick. I got got it. What? I thought this would be a higher odd, but it is not. Who should I pick for this last one? Are you betting on UFC? What are you betting on right now?
I haven't even looked.
Really?
Yeah.
What are you looking at?
What's the card this week?
It's just a fight night. Tatsura versus that one guy. Looking up the game tonight. I can't believe the Mavs have lost 3 straight. Damn, bro. Like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
it is kind of crazy. Like, I can't even bet on it. Like, player points or nothing. It's not letting me bet. It's weird. Part of me wants to touch the boxing. Let me look at it again. Because I only need a few more points, to be honest.
I have my first leg ready.
All right. Go ahead and start reading off. Dave has his first bet.
It's pretty simple.
Ooh, it's a simple 2-legger, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Go ahead and hit me with it.
Same game parlay. So I guess, does that give us like a bonus or some shit? I don't know.
Same game parlay doesn't give you a bonus, no, but I just write it down.
Well, it is the same game parlay. So I just have Kyrie Irving and Jaylen Brown for the Celtics Dallas Mavericks game. Both over 24.5 points scoring.
And who's the other guy? Kyrie and who?
Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown.
Over 24.5.
Oh, 24.5 points, right?
Yep. And that is a plus 219.
Damn, nice and simple.
Yeah.
What is it? A plus 219.
You're...
Plus 219 parlay. 6-point parlay on the Battle Bets points. We got Kyrie Irving over 24.5. Jaylen Brown over 24.5 for Mr. Dave. 6-point parlay. I almost had it. I was about to put Gervonta on it, but I literally missed my parlay by the number that I want by 5. Literally 5 points. So that sucks. So we're going elsewhere. Let's look at the NHL. Are the Panthers up right now versus the Oilers?
Pretty sure that it's about to be a sweep. I don't know who's... I'm pretty sure it's like 3-0.
Well, let me check.
Yeah, check for me, Mr. Cbass. Cbass Fish, that's his name.
What do you want to know?
NHL.
What's
the score right now
Yeah.
on the series?
I want to say it's 3-0.
Fuck.
Looking at baseball right now too, honestly. Maybe pick up a baseball bet. They're really even right now though. There's like no really big favorites. I'm kind of scared. I just wanted a favorite to add on to this parlay. And I can't seem to find one. So let's go back.
Yeah, it's 3-0
redo this.
Panthers. Oilers haven't won one. 3-0.
Oilers haven't won one?
Nope.
Holy shit.
How do we have like Stanley Cup / NBA Finals that are both on the verge of a sweep?
Sweeps.
Yeah.
God.
Isn't it if they win this one, it's over?
First to 4.
Yep.
Best of 7.
So, fucking A. Fuck you, Panthers. You piece of shits.
They're just riding on your hate
Yeah, they
harder
are.
than they're riding any fan.
Apparently, bro. Apparently.
All right, so I got my bet. I'm going to read off my first bet. It's a 3-leg parlay, all UFC. I just said fuck it and picked up Nate Maness at the end there. But let's go over it. I actually picked up Josephine Nutson. Shout out the last name, Nutson. Picked her up, -185 money line. Then I parlayed her up with Miles Johns, -148 money line. Parlaying that up with Nate Maness. And he's a -550, so if he loses, I'm going to be fucking real pissed. Parlayed all 3 of those up for a +205 3-pick parlay. +205 parlay. That is an 8-point parlay on Battle Bets. Boom. So we have 1 and 1. He has a 6-point parlay. I have an 8-point parlay. Built. His is NBA. Mine is UFC. I can't type for shit. For shit.
I'm so thirsty right now.
Dave is next. Yeah, go ahead and grab me something too, bro. I'm thirsty as shit too.
Are you ready?
I'm not gonna lie. Cotton mouth. Yeah, I'm ready, bro. What's your second?
So I kind of already made this bet before, and it won, and I'm going to do it again. It's different opponents, but it's the same sentiment, and they're both dogs, so the odds are kind of all right. So today at 8:10 p.m. Mountain Time, you have the Kansas City Royals taking on the LA Dodgers. You can assume I'm going with the Royals.
KC Royals.
Money line,
What's the odd?
+130 for the Royals.
Nice.
Slight dogs.
Let's go Royals.
Yes, sir.
What else we got?
And then on the 15th, which is tomorrow, Saturday, you have the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Chicago Cubs at 12:20 Mountain Time. And I'm going to take the Cards. Money line. They are +145.
+145. Wow, underdog parlay.
Yeah.
What do we got?
Rare form +464.
Wow, +464 parlay. You're getting good odds. That's going to be +464, 5 points, plus the parlay, 8-point parlay.
Yeah. Swinging.
I'm kind of scared. Dave's catching up on the points. I need to end it. Sorry, making bets. Boom. I just used my bonus bet. Wait, no I didn't. What? I'm confused. What? Damn.
What?
I accidentally just wasted a $5 bonus bet for just a plain money line bet on Nate Maness.
Aw, you're going to be rooting hard now, aren't you?
I'm only going to win 90 cents if he wins.
Deryk only has banquet in the fridge. I don't know if we wanted anything else.
I'm so pissed right now what had just happened. Oh, I just wasted a bonus bet. Not even knowing that I was wasting it. Didn't even tell me. Oh, now I have to build a bet after this. I'm so mad. He only had what?
She only has banquet in the fridge.
Fucking hate Deryk so much sometimes.
That's about it. So I got waters.
You got that Bessemer water.
What's wrong with the Bessemer water? Is it tainted?
Yeah.
Thank you, baby.
Like on the real, or you fucking with me?
I just assume something wrong with it. It's always murky.
Oh, no, I used to live around here anyway, so.
I don't know what to bet. Do you know what to bet, Mr. Dave? Mr. Dave?
I'm scrolling.
Do you know what to bet, Mr. Dave? Mr. Dave? Do you know what to bet, Mr. Dave?
It's suggesting all kinds of future boxing bouts as well.
Newer than Becky? There's a lot of people I don't know on here. How about you?
I just don't see Tank on here. Not
Yo, are you
seen
telling
it.
stories right now, bro?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. All right, I got my bet. I'm gonna pick up Josh Quinlan money line. Quinlan money line,
Jesus Christ.
and that is going to be parlayed with Carly Judas. Both UFC fighters, both fighting tomorrow. Carly Judas is a plus 140. We have Josh Quinlan at a minus 125.
Versus Adam Fugit.
Yes, Mr.
Fugit.
Fugit.
Mr. Fugit.
And that's a 2-pick parlay for plus 332. That one comes to 7 points. 7 parlay points. All right. We only get one bet each left.
Mm-hmm.
Can't believe I wasted my bonus bet like that. That like really pisses me off. I'm not gonna fucking lie, dude. Like I'm fucking pissed over that. Fucking pissed, dude. Now I gotta bet like I need to bet like $10 on something, and that has to win for me to be happy.
All right, I got a risky bet.
What do you got?
It's all fighting, all money line.
What you got?
So, Josh Quinlan versus Adam Fugit. I got Quinlan money line.
Got it.
Minus 125.
Got it.
And then after that, you got Garrett Armfield taking on Brady Highstand. And I'm going Garrett Armfield, money line. Minus 195.
Minus 195. Got it.
Then you have Timmy Kwamba versus Lucas Almeida. And I'm going
Timmy Kwamba.
minus 1.
How do you spell that?
Cuamba.
Hey, can y'all shut the fuck up over there?
Sorry, ours is more interesting.
It's really not.
I have our shit muted.
Yeah, we can hear you. So shut the fuck up, right?
No way.
I can hear you. If I can fucking hear you, I can fucking hear you. Shut the fuck up, right? How do you spell his last name?
Cuamba.
B-A?
Yeah.
Nice, got it.
Kwamba. And then, last but not least,
Sorry, we're just trying to podcast here.
you got the main event: Douglas Silva de Andrade versus Miles Johns, and we're gonna go with Miles Johns money line. And he's minus 140.
Deryk's all jacking off in the back, all weird.
Right.
Stop jacking off, dude. You're weird. What is it?
Minus
180?
140.
I thought he was taking
40.
a nap, honestly.
What's Kwamba? What's
Minus
his?
195. So 4 legs,
Damn.
all faves, plus 606.
Wow, Dave.
Swanging for the fences.
I hate Dave.
Got to do something.
5 and 7. Holy shit, a 12-point parlay. Oh,
Let it be known I hit
Dave.
an 11-point parlay last week. Is that like the most
All
points
right,
in a
I
single
gotta,
parlay?
I gotta come back with you.
Is that the most points in a single parlay?
I don't know.
Because that's what I hit last week.
You're all bitch.
11 points.
Like, just say it. I know it to be true.
I just wait.
I just need the words to come out of your lips.
Yeah. I had to wait till like the last minute to show up. Per usual. If I had staged the biggest comeback, I might have to retire. I'm like, damn, bruh.
I'd be pissed.
I'm like, it was round 5. You had it in the bag, and then you fucking kicked me in the nuts and lost by DQ.
Just wait. Just wait for what I'm building right now.
Are you gonna end it this week or what?
He has to get 13.
I need 13
I know.
points. I'm trying.
Well, I mean, he can. What's it called?
He'll have that many points wagered at least, for sure. It's just a matter of if he hits those bets.
Yeah, theoretically, he could win next week.
I'm doing a super favorite parlay now. Fuck Dave.
Let
I'm
it
just going
rip.
for. I'm just going for legs that are gonna dub.
He's just going to go like 5, like minus 500.
Yep,
favorites, and then
yep,
His
yep.
odd is going to be plus like 200.
Yep, but it'll give me 8 points. I need points. Because this motherfucker, if he hits that 13 or that 12 point, I'm going to be fucking mad. I'm going to be a mad kid. I'll be a mad fucking kid.
So I can't place this bet, but
Shouting something out?
yeah, I'm gonna shout this one. That I would totally do this bet, but I can't just because I can't access my shit. Colorado Rockies money line, then KC Royals and LA Dodgers over 7.5, and then I got money line for LA Angels against the San Francisco Giants today at 8:15 p.m. And then the Rockies game is also here in like an hour. And then that whole parlay, if I were to put some money on it, it would be a plus 769.
Selm 69.
769.
I'm looking at the NBA right now. I'm in the player points section. Where you going? Where you going?
I left that tall boy in the car.
Oh, nice. I was about to tell her to get me something to drink. Like, for real, I was about to be like, yo, get me something to
We
drink.
could run to the liquor store if you guys want to pitch after. Yeah.
Bro, you pissed me off. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay,
We'll figure it out. Yes,
Yes,
got it. All right. Fuck you. This is the fuck you, Dave parlay. We got 5 legs. We got Asu Alambayev. Almabayev. Jeka Seragi. Javonte Davis, Garrett Armfield. These are all money lines. So I got Asu Alambayev, Jeka Saragi, Javonte Davis, Garrett Armfield. I cannot spell Armfield. And then I got Jaylen Brown over 20 points.
Oh, we can only pick one for the Final Four.
Yes. You're picking one. That's it. Throws a wrench in the you know.
It do.
Yep, it throws a wrench in it. That's why I like it. Yeah. So I got those. All of these are money lines, except for the Jaylen Brown. 5 legs, all favorites here. I guess I should read off the odds on them because they're super favorites. So I got Asu Alimbayev as a minus 520, Jeka Sarigi as a minus 355, Javonte Davis minus 700, Garrett Armfield minus 205, Jaylen Brown for 20 points minus 380. That 5-pick parlay comes to plus 228. Plus 228. 5 legs, giving me 8 bonus points. That's a 11-point parlay.
That's a lot of legs. So.
5 leg, all favorites though. I'm not stressing it at all. Minus 3, yeah. If any of you favorites lose this shit, you're trash. Like, you're fucking garbage.
Coming from Ricky right now.
Like, if Javonte Davis loses as a minus 700, like, you probably deserve to die. Like, I'm just saying. You know, like, we're hardworking. Maybe the biggest odd I'm scared of is this Garrett Armfield. But I made it that way because he has that leg too. So it helps me. You know, because if I lose that leg, he loses that leg. So at least both of us lose.
Scroll up a little bit. I'm trying to see what my point totals were.
So Dave, yeah,
26.
let's go over these real quick. So we have a same game parlay from Dave. Kyrie Irving over 24.5 points. Jaylen Brown over 24.5 points. Plus 219 parlay for 6 points in the Battle Bet system. After that, he has KC Royals money line, St. Louis Cardinals money line, plus 464 parlay for 8 points. His last bet is a Josh Quinlan money line, Garrett Armfield money line, Timmy Kayuba, and Miles John money line. 4 legs, minus 125, minus 195, minus 195, minus 140. Parlayed up for a plus 606, 12-point parlay. Very nice, Dave.
Very nice.
I'm going to read over my bets. I got Josephine Knutson, money line, Miles John, money line, and Nate Maynez, money line. That's 3 legs, parlayed up for a plus 205, 8-point parlay for Battle Bets points. Then I got Josh Quinlan, money line, parlayed up with Carly Judas, money line, plus 140. plus 332 parlay for 7 points. Then I had to hit Dave, like just in case Dave is popping off again. I hit him with a super favorite parlay. Asu Alabayev, minus 520. Jeka Saragi, minus 355. Javonte Davis, Garrett Armfield, and then the Jaylen Brown over 20 points. That's an 11-point parlay for a plus 228. And that is our Battle Bets points. That is our Battle Bets points. And you know what? It kind of sucks because right after this is the time where we get Deryk over here to pick and make the Deryk parlay. But we don't have a Deryk, but we do have a Bass. So we're going to have a good old Bass parlay just off look and name alone. And we're going to see if he can get it done.
Throwing a wrench into the works.
Throwing a wrench into it. So Cbass gets to
throwing a bass into the fire.
Throwing a Bass into the fire. Now Bass, the odds are right here in the middle. The odds are right here in the middle. Those are kind of the most important part.
Lovely.
For you anyways, because you know how bets work. Deryk doesn't give a shit, so he just picks off look and name alone. I think it'll be fun with you if you do it. So I'm pulling up UFC. So we're starting with Josephine Knutson, undefeated, taking on Julia Palastri on the right here.
Okay.
Both dimey dimes, both hot. All right. Who are we going for? We got Josephine Knutson, a minus 185. Julia Palastri, plus 154. What you got? Both fighting at 115.
I like that she hasn't lost a fight. Also, her significant strike accuracy is a little bit higher than hers.
Say it in the mic, you little slut. I heard it, but
yeah,
next time.
But yeah, I like her stats more so a little bit. I know that she has the other chick has a takedown of 100%, so that's a little intimidating.
Her accuracy is great.
It is great.
Frosted Flakes.
Fact.
They're great. But I'm gonna go with Josephine. Honestly, I really am. Go with her.
Josephine Knutson.
Yeah.
All right, got it.
She's a little bit taller.
Malquizel Costa versus Shailin Nudenbeki.
That is a lot of fights. Oh my god. Well, that's not just all UFC, right?
This is all UFC right now.
It's one card, but it's all early preliminaries.
No, I mean, in his fight history.
Oh yeah, those are all not in the UFC.
Yeah, he does not have 50,
just pro MMA.
No one has 50 UFC bouts.
Yeah, just all MMA. 11 losses, kind of a lot. 39-11.
So he's basically like 4-1.
Okay.
Basically.
The other dude has reach on him.
Looks like he's
guy on the left also has alopecia. You just can't see it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that why the image isn't?
No, that's not why the image isn't there, but it just isn't.
What is alopecia?
Where you have the different colored skin.
Oh, okay.
That's not alopecia. That's
or not alopecia. What is that called?
Vitiligo.
Thank you. Yeah. I can't believe I called it alopecia.
Alopecia is when your hair falls out.
Fucking Jada Smith. All right.
Yeah, and like Bobby Lashley.
Yeah. Pick, dude. Come on, dude. It's taking forever, bro. Just fucking pick one.
All right, I'm gonna go with homie on the right.
Fucking. You got Shailin Nudenbeki.
Yep.
I dig it.
Sure do.
You got Jeka Sarigi or Weston Wilson.
Alliteration much?
Jeka Sarigi or Weston Wilson? Holy shit, Weston Wilson, 16-9, my guy.
He has so much reach on him. Oh my god.
He's 6'1" and he fights at 145 pounds.
He's what?
That man's like.
Why are these two?
That dude's like 2 inches taller than me, and he weighs as much as me.
Why are these two fighting? Oh my god.
Weston Wilson's the big underdog though, plus 280.
Oh yeah, true though.
With a guy who's got flawless takedown accuracy.
Yep.
I'm gonna give him to the other homie just because of the takedown. I think he's just gonna get him.
Jeka?
I think he's just gonna get him. Yeah.
I don't know what it is,
Jeka
but
Sarigi.
these photos that they have of the fighters always looks like they're fucking clenching a shit when they took that photo.
They're always different too, because look at these ones and then look at this one.
They just
The fuck?
They just didn't take new ones for them.
Carly Judas or Gabriela Fernandez?
First of all, Carly Judas looks like a fucking Judas. That bitch is pale. Oh,
She looks
my
great.
God, she looks like Casper. And how? Hold on, let's just
That's who I bet.
hold on.
That's who I picked up.
Carly Judas. Unless you were on the Contender Series, how are you in the UFC? Look at your record.
I'm gonna go with Gabriella just because I like her stats and she looks thicker, like more like
Human.
Yeah.
She doesn't look like a fucking ghost.
No.
You're
Got her.
I mean, the other chick looks like she has muscle for sure, but like I don't think she's as sturdy.
That other chick looks like she's related to Danny Phantom.
Jimmy Flick or Nate Maness?
Great names.
I feel like you got to pick Nate Maness because I mean, come on, -575 is just.
Yeah, it'd be insane not to. Honestly.
That dude's built like someone's cousin.
It'd literally be insane not to.
Josh Quinlan, Adam Fugit. Right now you have 5 picks. This is your 6th pick.
This
on
one
the
looked like
board.
you got a cowboy taking on a Native American.
For real. Even though he's Asian.
He's an absolute dog, though. I want to say he fights out of Denver.
I've seen him get knocked out and knock people out. He does fight on Denver, yes.
He throws some crazy kicks.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Adam though.
What? Okay. Adam Fugit. +110.
Scrolling on up.
Azu Alimbayev, -600. Jose Johnson.
I mean,
Easy pick, yeah.
yeah.
Oh my God!
Azu
Hold on. Look,
Alimbayev.
Azu is 5'4".
Holy shit.
Again, you have Jose, who's fighting at 125 pounds. He's like an inch and some change taller than me, and I outweigh him by 20 pounds. I outweigh
That's
him.
insane.
That is outrageous.
That's insane.
That is pretty.
That is like Winston if he lost like 40 pounds type shit.
For real.
Like, no exaggeration. That's Winston down 40.
You got Brady Highstand or Garrett Armfield.
They both look like they just took a shit.
We got Highstand at a +170. We got Armfield at a -205.
They're both hot and they both have chest tattoos.
Oh, damn. Which chest tattoo is more hot?
I kind of like the simpleness of Garrett's. I don't know what it means.
A bass
but I
simps
like
for a
it.
Garrett.
Yeah. You simping for Garrett, fool?
I don't know. Apparently, I don't know what's happening here.
This motherfucker has 0 takedowns ever.
Ever?
In UFC, yeah.
Come on, bro. He only has 10
Stand and bang, homie.
fights.
You got Garrett.
Yeah. Hot pick.
Hot pick, Garrett.
Hot pick, Garrett.
You got Timmy Kiwamba
Why
or
did he
Lucas
look gray
Almeida.
too? What's wrong with
I think it's the camera.
something they did with that photo
Yeah.
shoot, bruv?
Yeah, he's all distorted and shit.
Look how tan he is on this one, too.
That's what I'm saying. He goes from orange to pale.
Oh my god.
Lucas Almeida also looks like someone's cousin.
I'm gonna go with that guy.
It's easy.
Who's that guy?
Watch
I'm gonna
easy.
go Timmy.
Timmy
I'm gonna
Kiwamba.
go Timmy. Check him out.
All right, now that he's back, I am having him take your place, Mr. Cbass,
Wow.
for the last 2 fights.
Oh, okay, alright. I was
Or actually, no, you know what? Fuck him. Who you got? Miles Johns or Douglas Silva de Andrade? Fuck Deryk. How about that? This is Cbass's parlay.
He looks intimidating. That guy looks ripped. He has a mean chest tattoo. Oh my god.
Who would you rather be your top?
We already did the hot pick, bro. We already did the hot pick.
Turns out a bass simps for Garrett's.
Yeah, he likes
Yeah.
Garrett's.
Apparently. I'm a simp for Garrett. I'm gonna go with Douglas.
Wow.
I'm gonna go with Douglas.
Douglas Silva de Andrade. All right, last fight. Alex Perez, Tatsuro Taira. Undefeated.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And, I mean, really defeated.
Yeah.
8. 25-8 versus 15-0.
And better stats in the significant strike and almost just as good as takedown. It's gotta be him.
Tatsuro!
Tatsuro. Yes, Tatsuro is the
Taira.
guy.
All right. We have the old Cbass parlay. Yeah.
What is the odds? Run it down top to bottom, or bottom to top.
Dang it, I accidentally closed it. There it is. Come on. It's taking forever. All right, top to bottom. He got Josephine Knutson, minus 192. Shaylin Nurdenbecky, plus 164. Jekka Sarigi, minus 355. Gabriel Fernandez, minus 166. Nate Maynez, minus 550. Adam Fugit, plus 105. Asu Alimbayev, minus 520. Garrett Armfield, minus 205. Timothy Kuwamba, minus 198. Douglas Silva de Andrade, plus 124. Tatsuro Taira, minus 205. His 11-pick parlay comes out to plus 17,675.
Oh my god.
If you bet $1 on that, you win 177.05, and that's what I just did. Placed it. Got it. Sealed.
We'll see. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
So that has been our Battle Bets segment.
Yep, Battle Bets gone.
It's time for Battle Bets.
It was.
It was.
It was
It's
time.
the only other
The time
soundbite we
passed.
have, so I like to play it.
Well, Banter Bros is on there.
Oh yeah, but we haven't got there.
Brah, brah.
Yeah, you're right.
Banter
We
Bros.
haven't got there. I mean, if you want to start it.
I mean, we in all reality, we could do another Deryk parlay because he's here now.
How about Deryk just creates a parlay, and by the time we're done, we'll run it?
Exactly.
He ain't gonna do that.
Probably not. We do though.
Let's
If it don't involve
What
pork
do
and
we do?
potatoes, you ain't about
hit
it.
Banter Bros one more time.
It's time for Banter Bros.
Shout out Banter Bros. We are ending our sitcom bracket tournament tonight. We are picking one winner. It is down to the final four.
Well,
Let me read you off the votes from last time.
Should we announce the winner next week and give people an opportunity to vote? Or are
Well,
we
there's
just
probably we're probably gonna have a good idea of who's gonna be the winner. Like,
we
within
clearly
the-
have a
within the
tie
talk.
though in the top four.
yeah, but they're all going against each other. It's a
Cool.
four-way, so like all the people voting can only pick one out of the four.
True.
So, I think we're gonna have a good talk about it.
Yeah, but you gotta let it cook though. You can't just.
I mean, we're gonna let it
For an
cook,
hour.
but I'm assuming we're gonna. I mean,
There's gonna be a clear winner.
that
you
70
think?
show is gonna fucking win. I mean, we're not stupid. We're not dumb. They're gonna fucking win.
I don't know. I
But
think
let's
Fresh-
go over the votes from last week. Had the top 8 last week. We had That 70 Show, Parks and Rec, Fresh Prince, Always Sunny, Malcolm in the Middle, Seinfeld, Roseanne, George Lopez. We went tournament style, so first seed versus 8 seed, and then went up. We had That 70 Show versus George Lopez. That 70 Show destroying George Lopez.
over
45. 40,
Almost triple.
Yeah, almost triple. 45 votes over 18 votes. Right after that, Parks and Rec versus Roseanne. Parks and Rec barely pulling, oh, not even really barely, winning by 8 votes over Roseanne. So we had 35 votes. Parks and Rec, 27 votes, Roseanne.
That was close.
Parks and Rec takes the dub. Then we had Fresh Prince of Bel-Air versus Seinfeld. And
Oh.
Not surprised.
Seinfeld got
but-
fucking destroyed.
Yeah, it did.
More than double the votes. Fresh
Just a
Prince
j-
of Bel-Air, 45 votes versus Seinfeld's only 19.
That's how you know that this was mostly millennials voting.
Yeah,
sure.
It was. It's not the demographic at all.
And
If
then,
you're talking numbers and money, Seinfeld does laps around every show on this list.
Oh,
We're just
for
talking. If we're
sure.
talking
If we're
numbers,
talking money.
just what it
Yeah.
accomplished,
definitely the biggest.
it does laps. It had over 70 million viewers on its last episode.
Yeah, that's beast.
Pre-digital era.
Yeah, that's beast.
None of these are touching that. But you lost our bracket, dog.
Yeah, you couldn't even
Top 4 looking ass.
top 4 looking ass. Couldn't even. I mean, couldn't even get the top final 4. But
I still love the show. I fucking love
40
I just
45
respect it. I know what it means to sitcoms.
And that being said, so Fresh Prince of Bel-Air tied with That 70 Show for the most votes. Both of them getting 45 votes each.
Impressive.
But the last battle we had It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia versus Malcolm in the Middle.
This one hurt.
This one was surprising to me because Malcolm in the Middle won on the votes on Instagram. So we had it voted. That's flip flopped. Always Sunny had more votes on the Instagram, but because we voted in here
The
for
way we
Malcolm in the
weighted
Middle,
it.
they had 3 votes for 15 votes. They won because of that.
Bullshit.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia getting 28 votes. Malcolm in the Middle getting 36 votes.
There's nothing wrong with liking Malcolm in the Middle, but if you really think that show's better and It's Always Sunny, you need to just realize that you're not funny.
Wow.
Dave,
Yeah.
you're speaking to me.
Well,
You're
not funny.
So we have a final four of That 70s Show, Parks and Rec, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and Malcolm in the Middle.
No surprises for me.
This is gonna be one of the hardest picks.
It's a hard pick because I'm making people only pick one out of the four.
This isn't hard for me at all.
No,
No. There's one show that my childhood loved on this list. There's one show that my like teenage and adulthood love on this list, and then there's just two shows that happen to have gotten this far that I don't know why.
I'm surprised Malcolm in the Middle made it this far, and I'm surprised Fresh Prince made it this far.
Scroll up so we can talk about some of the eliminations, some shit that's now gone. Go beyond 8. What was our 16? Okay, cool. So when we started this was in an arbitrary AI generated order. We whittled it down to 16 at the beginning of this. So the first 16 we started were Friends, The Office, Seinfeld, Modern Family, Sex and the City, Full House, Golden Girls, Roseanne, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Malcolm in the Middle, Family Matters, Parks and Rec, That 70s Show, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, 2.5 Men, and George Lopez. Now, The Office not being in the final four shocked me. Not because I'm the biggest.
Exited first round.
I'm not an Office stan by any means, but I know more Office stans than most other sitcoms on this list.
Straight up.
And now,
so many people I know like only go to sleep to that fucking show.
And see, what happened is it was in a group of 4 battle. That's what happened.
It got thrown into a bad bracket, and it was again AI arbitrary generation because we were fearful that we were going to group some hitters together whether we wanted to or not, and we were going to be the reason some got eliminated. You can blame ChatGPT for these couplings.
Yep.
Had to be unbiased though, had to be.
Yep. The Office versus That 70s Show versus Full House versus George Lopez.
That's not. It's because it was in That 70s Show bracket. I feel like if you take
it was outside,
you take The Office outside of That 70s Show up until this point, and it's probably the second most voted for show thus far, but it isn't.
Back.
So that's the biggest hitter I would say we lost. And then the thing that I found kind of ironic when you saw the top 16, the final 4 was like between like number 8 and number 14. Like
it's number 13.
So number
9, 12, number 9, and number 10.
Yeah, so you got 9, 10, 12, 13.
That's so crazy.
Again, and that is arbitrary. We didn't order these. We named them, fed it to the thing, and told us give us a list is what we got.
I got an idea. So when we do our picks, we'll do last to first. We'll be like, all right, this is my last pick. This is my second to last pick. This is my second pick, and then obviously
the first.
We'll know the first. But I think it's a little better just to get the I hate this because this, and then just go on about it.
And again, only our first place gets 5 votes. So your 5 votes for your in-person vote can only go toward one show. So that's how we'll do it, and then we'll go off the votes off the phone. The phones. But, again, let me read them off again. That 70s Show, Parks and Rec, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Malcolm in the Middle. I think we should probably start with Cbass.
You're throwing me in? You're throwing... Okay.
We can start with Dave. I think Dave already has his list, to be honest.
Do you have your list, Dave? Because it's going to take me a second.
All right, Dave. So we have the top 4. I want you to list... Who is your 4th?
Who is my 4th? I would have to say, probably Parks and Rec would be my 4th.
Whoa, I honestly didn't expect that.
My rationale behind why Parks and Rec is my 4th is like, I've seen it on, I've laughed at it. It's not like atrocious or revolting of a show, but nothing about it was compelling enough for me to want to keep watching, whether that be character development, the plot, the writing style, you name it. Just nothing about it drew me in. And on top of that, I'm going to have to lament a little bit of zeitgeist towards this because I view a lot of these in a very similar magnifying glass, if you will. So that being said, I know maybe 1 or 2 Parks and Rec stans that have been Parks and Rec fans since when it was airing new episodes and shit. So it doesn't have the following that these other shows do. In that, because of that, I have to subjectively give it 4th of the 4 presented. It's not really a backhanded jab at the other ones. It's just all the other 3 through 1 irrefutably have a stronger hold in pop culture, as well as just the average zeitgeist. If you told someone to name your top 4 sitcoms, I don't know if Parks and Rec will be listed in that top 4 as often as these other ones. So it's my 4th. 3rd. Process of Elimination, Malcolm in the Middle. I made fun of it because I'm not a big fan of the show. I respect the actors that were involved, like Cranston and Muniz. Like, they went on to do great things, and it's a big deal when it comes to these shows. Like, what makes a show great is what did the supporting act go on to do. You know what I mean? And so I'm just going to throw them in third. Very popular. A lot of people loved that show when it was airing live. A lot of people love that show today. Dewey gets a lot of references in pop culture. Like, I get it. Like, it's way more zeitgeist relevant.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2 was a childhood favorite of mine, which is not a favorite of mine in my adulthood. I don't find it as rewatchable as I did. But, yeah, Fresh Prince. It's pretty simple. Not gonna lie, that Chris Rock slap definitely hurt my Will Smith love.
Same.
So it's, like, hard for me to root for him now, even though, like, it was never, like, a team Chris Rock, team him, team that. It's more like I am team comedy. And
Facts.
you assaulted a comedian because your wife, who's fucking on other people, has you on a leash and your balls in her purse. So because of that, everything you do for the foreseeable future, I'm going to just dislike a little bit. It just is what it is. But the show was great. Shout out James Avery. Rest in peace, Uncle Phil. Great actor. Carlton, hilarious. The female supporting cast in that show was great. Fresh Prince was it was a show that, like, it gave people a little bit of an invitation. Like, I'm a suburban white kid, and, like, I had a lot of, like, black best friends growing up, but not everybody had any type of African American culture in their lives. They weren't exposed to it. That show got to give you a tiny fragment to that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I think that was pretty inspirational. And then Will Smith definitely went on to do great things shy of slapping Chris Rock. Like, definitely, like, his career went nuts. And he had he's, like, the only actor to have, like, 2 number 1 singles 2 years in a row as a musician. So that's pretty crazy. And then number 1 is pretty simple. It's, again, Process of Elimination, that 70s
Easy.
show. That show
Easy dub.
is so good that, like, I stumbled on it right as it was ending. Like, when they were ending the show week to week, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On television. So I, like, stumbled on it, and I didn't value it as much because I didn't get all of the pop culture references and the pot references because I just was an idiot, wasn't paying attention. And I remember one day I just sat there when it came on after, like, whatever the hell I was watching, and I was just like, I'm ready for the next episode. Let's get it. And then I've watched that series front to back so many times, and every time I rewatch it, I notice a new little moment. I find a little joke or a little innuendo that it just went over my head because I was too busy laughing the first time.
I haven't seen it for a while, too. It's been a while.
It's the most rewatchable sitcom I think ever. It holds up, from main character Topher Grace, who maybe didn't go on to do as big of things as everyone anticipated for whatever reasons, but outstanding. Ashton Kutcher became huge. You had cameos from Tommy Chong. Wilmer Valderrama went on to be huge.
They're all in something.
Mila Kunis.
The chick that played Donna, she's done a lot of stuff.
Laura Prepon.
Yeah, she's done so much.
She was in Orange is the New Black.
She was in Castle.
She's done so much. So, like, Laura Prepon, Deborah Jo Rupp, who played Kitty, she was, like, a very well-established actress going into that show. Kurtwood Smith, who played the dad, he was the enemy in RoboCop. You know, like,
I didn't know that.
If you rewatch RoboCop, you'll see, oh, that's Kurtwood Smith. Like, damn. But there were so many things about that show that made it great. Even the seasons when they were having contract disputes and Topher Grace wasn't involved, everyone mutually agrees those were the worst seasons of the series. I think it was like season 7 or some shit.
Yeah, they were later.
Yeah,
Still hit. They were still good.
They were still
plenty watchable. I'm not gonna throw flowers at Danny Masterson because he's apparently a piece of shit, but he definitely made it a great show with his acting.
Not even apparently convicted piece of shit.
Yeah. Well, all I'm saying is, like, what he did was wrong.
Took it to trial.
I'm not trying to get into the specifics of what he did. I'm just gonna get into the art, not the artist. And, like, as an actor, he definitely made that show, like, great. That 70s show, just, it's so good. Like, they've tried to recapture what it created, and the truth is that supporting cast was so fire, and they didn't know what they were sitting on, that we're never going to see something like that probably for a long time. Like, all of those supporting actors went on to do great things. Not a single one of them isn't pretty much a household name today. They made, like, what's it called? That 80s show came out years later, and it was fucking terrible. The main character was Dennis from from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. He played the Topher Grace character, the, like,
I'm
Eric
out.
Foreman equivalent.
I'm fucking out.
The innuendos on that show, instead of being the 70s with pot and like hippies, instead it was the 80s. So like very first episode, they like go to a disco, and then like the Eric Foreman sister equivalent, she comes out of the bathroom. She's like, I met my friend in the bathroom. Starts getting like a nosebleed. It's a cocaine reference. Like, come on, people.
Jeez.
The shit was terrible.
Out the
That's
gate.
fucking terrible.
First episode, very first episode. That
That's
shit
terrible.
it just did one season and didn't hit. And then they got all of our dicks hard for that 90s show. And we were like, that 90, like, we're all from the 90s.
I was gonna say I missed out on the 80s show apparently, but I did watch that 90s show, and it was. I mean, it wasn't terrible. There's
The
nothing
new cast
compare.
just doesn't do
was
it for me.
garbage. It was garbage.
It's
Shitty,
mid, but
and
let
they
it
did
cook,
keep-
bro. It has
I'm-
another season drop in. Let it
I'm
cook.
gonna let it try,
cook.
but the only episodes I
I'm
cared
out.
about was when the legacy cast was there. So when Laura Prepon and Topher Grace were gone, I'm like, well, I'm out. I don't care about these
They're
kids.
definitely gonna make cameos
Their daughter-
in this, though.
Their daughter did
They're
a good
gonna
job.
be in it, bro.
Their daughter did a good job of recreating the energy, the Foreman energy, so to speak. Like, I give her some credit, but like all of the little friends and everything, like it just doesn't. It's not hitting for me. The nostalgia of it being that 70s show cast combined with the nostalgia of the 90s, the greatest decade of all time, at least to me, it just doesn't do it for me, bruh. Like, I felt like it was a chore. Same thing with like, I love Boy Meets World, but then they did Girl Meets World, and I'm like, this is terrible.
Yeah.
This is so bad. Like, why? Like, make something to make something. Don't make something just to like roll with the IP, you know? Like, Disney's proving 10 times overfold that they can't make a Star Wars to save their life pretty much, and you're just diminishing the quality of that original piece. So like, that being said, that 70s show, I'm just ranting, I'm sorry. That is the best sitcom ever to me. Like, it's so rewatchable. I look forward to the day that if I'm ever a parent, getting to watch that series for the first time with my kids.
Yeah, that's going to be great. All right, so Dave, again, picked That 70 Show first, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air second, Malcolm in the Middle third, which surprised me, over Parks and Rec, which is in fourth place.
Process of Elimination and Zeitgeist.
So I think what we're going to do, instead of us giving our shows 5 votes each in here, we'll pick our first through fourth, like he said, and then I'll point it like this. First place gets 4 points down, so fourth place obviously only gets 1 point.
Right.
And then we'll just count it from that way. And
Okay,
then
okay,
add
I
our
like
votes
that.
on top of
I
that.
like that. I like that.
Yeah, because then it plays it more. Everybody gets points. Like it'll be fun like that.
okay.
So mine, I gotta just rank from fourth first. Malcolm in the Middle. Sorry, dude. Like I just didn't watch it enough as all of the other shows I watched. You're going in fourth place for me. Simple as that. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was on the TV on Nickelodeon all the fucking time at night during high school, during middle school, all that shit. So I got to throw them up there because I've seen so many episodes of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. But I can't put it against the other two. So I got Fresh Prince of Bel-Air in third place. Second place, it was kind of hard for me between these last two because I really love these last two shows. But there's one standout, an obvious standout that I'll watch time and time again, and it's playing to his rant on That 70 Show. I got him first place. That 70 Show is in first place, Parks and Rec second place. And it's simple. I mean, That 70 Show replay value is insane. Even though we got a convicted grape master, it's still a great show. Great cast, just like he said. All of them did big things, some of them in big legal
Bro,
ways.
Vader had a cameo on That 70s Show. The wrestler.
Yeah, bro. Like, That 70 Show had a lot of actors that came through, bro. It was dope.
A bunch of crazy cameos.
A dope of cameo, like bunch of dope. And Parks and Rec wish they could do that shit, but Parks and Rec made me laugh a lot.
Yeah,
a lot,
Aziz and that shit. Oh my god.
Fucking funny, bro. It's such a funny show. But
My girl Aubrey Plaza.
yeah, alas, we got That 70 Show in first place, Parks and Rec in second place, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air in third place, and Malcolm in the Middle in fourth place for me.
I will say, if The Office would have made this list,
Probably
this
would
final
have been
four,
first. Would have been first for me.
The Office would have been 2 for me. Even though I'm not a big fan of
I
it,
think it
I
would've
like
been first, maybe.
I just recognize it a little more.
Office would have been fourth for me.
I don't know. I would have had to
You know
think
what?
about it.
Another one that I wish
So I don't hate The Office, but I don't like The Office.
I don't give it the credit that the rest of the world does, but I do acknowledge
makes me
that
laugh a
they
lot.
have something.
I
They
don't
make me
like
laugh a lot.
Michael or
Steve Carell.
Steve
My
Carell's
dad
comedy.
doesn't
I
like
don't
him
like.
either.
I fucking
Yeah, her dad
hate
doesn't
it.
like him either.
I don't. I get it, but I don't get it.
So I do want to say an honorable mention as well that didn't make our 16 because we just didn't mention it or it just got eliminated. Whatever the circumstance may have been, it would have been in my top 4 for sure. Would have been Home Improvement.
That would have been a good one. Home Improvement.
Home Improvement would have been on there for me.
We should have put there on. Yeah,
That-
there's a lot we missed.
That would have been a good one.
It would have gone to the Final Four, I think.
I don't think it would have went, but it would have been. A good
Would have
one.
been in Final
It just
Four.
depends on his
It wouldn't
matchups.
have.
The Office didn't make the Final
Probably
Four.
would have gotten eliminated first round.
I watched
beating
it. I
them.
loved it. I watched it every Friday with the families, the new episodes, all that shit.
Because the first round's the hardest round because you're in groups of 4, and you got to be top 1 of the 4,
Yeah.
or else you're gone. Like that's just how it is. But
Am I gonna go or what?
yeah, you have placement. So
I-
I just gave my placement. Now you got to give your top 4 for the last
Alright.
Final 4 shows.
Anybody who is a Bel Air stan, please don't hate me. He is gonna be fourth in this.
4th
bitch.
place for Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
Is it a good show? Yes. Does it have rewatchability? Yes. Does it hit home with me? Not even a little bit.
Cbass ain't black.
Not even like a fraction of any of these other 3 that are up there. Like,
Damn, all right.
it's not even close.
Not with the culture.
I'm sorry, Will.
All right.
I'm sorry, but it's just
Well, you agree?
it just don't hit.
It has the best. It has the best intro music in television history.
Yeah.
For sure.
Who don't know the lyrics to that song?
Almost the most iconic sitcom intro of all time.
On a West Philadelphia,
born and raised.
on the playground is where I spend
Most of my days
Chilling
sitting
out,
out,
relaxing,
relaxing out. Well, you fucked it up.
cool and all.
Chilling out back and relaxing all cool.
shooting some b-ball.
Outside of school.
See,
Win a couple
Oh,
of
guys,
guys.
they were up to no good.
Started making trouble in the neighborhood. I fucked it up.
Yes,
I got one
I will-
little fight. My mom got scared.
I give it all
Your
its
auntie
all
and
its
Uncle in
credits. I give it all its credits. It deserves its flowers. I am not hating any drop a bit, but it just does not hit home.
All right, so who's your third?
Third, this is going to be surprising. I think to everyone is going to be Malcolm.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, you're not surprised.
No, I knew you liked Parks and Rec, and I knew you liked that 70s show too.
Malcolm in the Middle just hits home for me, like in the core, just because I came up with a awkward family, so that was literally like my bread and butter. So I was just like, oh, so there are other people out there like me. So
I like it. All right, who's that second? I knew this was hard for Cbass. It was hard for me too.
It's a shot to the heart, bro. It really is.
It's hard.
It's a shot to the heart.
It's a hard pick.
I love me some Aubrey. I love me some Chris Pratt. I love me some Ron Swanson.
Yep.
I love me some what's her
Leslie
name?
Swope.
Leslie.
Yeah, Leslie
it's
Lemon.
Or Leslie Nope. Or
Leslie Nope. Leslie Nope.
I
She's
love
funny.
me some Leslie Nope. I used to watch that bitch on SNL all the time.
She's funny.
She's hilarious.
But she's
Amy Poehler.
It's getting second. It's getting
Woo!
second.
Second place.
I love him. Chris
Wow,
Pratt, you're
3
hot as
first
fuck.
places for that 70 show. Wow.
You're hot, but as far as I haven't went back to rewatch it. Have I
Same.
went to rewatch
Exactly.
that 70
We
show?
have.
Have I? At
Yeah.
least 5 times. Am I
Yeah.
proud of that?
You are.
But yeah, I think Dave put it kind of the best. They all went off and did their own thing. It's one, if not a Fresh Prince of Bel Air, it's one up there with the most iconic theme songs of all time. Super simple.
Hanging out
Down the street,
the
same old thing.
we did last week.
Good. Yeah, that's a
Thank you,
good.
Wisconsin.
Thank you, Wisconsin. Yeah.
Talk
And
to you.
and I'm gonna say, I think all of us can attest, it really hits home for me because of the basement. It's just too mirroring, not to.
It's fire.
The
Hit-
show came
it-
out when we were in high school,
Yeah.
so we were the age of the participants of the show, basically.
Exactly.
So we
Yeah.
saw ourselves in them a little bit.
Exactly.
It was perfect.
It hit home so hard. I was just like, this is my basement. This is
You're
my
the
this is
basement
my
in my
this is
basement.
my 2000 show.
We've all lived
You are
the.
similar to Eric.
Derek, get in here so you can
No,
vote.
Exactly. I was Eric Foreman. God damn it.
No, we've all
if anything,
spun
I
it.
was Eric Foreman.
You know the camera when they point of view, everyone's at the safety meeting, if you will, with the instant burning, and it spins around. Everyone's just
Yes,
all
sir.
like lazy-eyed.
That's right
We've
there.
all lived that
Facts.
time and time again.
All right, Derek, you got to place your top 4.
And
You give your 4th place first, then go up to first. So you got that 70 show, Parks and Rec, Fresh Prince of Bel Air, Malcolm in the Middle.
4th is Parks and Rec for sure.
Fourth, Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
Whew.
It's got the most fourth place votes.
I've never seen it.
Mm.
Third is That 70 Show.
What?
Interesting.
Whoa.
Major.
This is why you
upset
didn't
here.
win mayor,
Okay.
Derek.
Number 2 is for sure Fresh Prince.
Yeah, you told people that
Malcolm in the Middle's your
Oh,
first?
yeah.
this is why you didn't win mayor,
Great
dog.
show. It's a great show.
Great show.
It is.
What
Damn,
the
dog.
fuck? I did not expect that.
No, me neither.
I did not
Holy
expect
shit.
that lineup. Holy shit. All right, so Derek gave Parks and Rec fourth, That 70 Show third, second, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and Malcolm in the Middle first. That's crazy. I'm burping like a mug. Or hiccuping.
That is crazy though.
All right, Holly, I need you to place yours.
Okay. Number 1, That 70 Show.
All right,
Number
so we
2,
got-
Malcolm in the Middle. 3. If this was in high school, 3 would be Fresh Prince, but this is not high school, so 3 Parks and Rec, and 4 Fresh Prince. I used to watch that shit all the time. I like all of them that are up there. If The Office was up there, that would be my number 1.
All right, so we just gave our placement. Now I'm going to replace these with points.
5.
If Full House
four.
was up there,
Yeah,
that would be my
four.
number 3.
4.
I love Full House.
4.
Did you watch
3.
Fuller House?
It's 2, actually.
I did. I watched the whole damn thing.
4.
How does third get 2? Then that would
Because
be...
it's third place. 2 points.
Oh, I'm an idiot for some reason. My mind flipped the numbers. I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah, going the other direction, bud.
I have an idea for your next voting thing.
What?
Like shows like South Park, Futurama, Family Guy.
Animation shows?
All animated.
Animation, like,
All
but like
animated.
That's a good
Adult
idea.
Swim type animation, not just cartoons.
Yeah, we have to.
Like adult. What do
Narrow
you
the
call
scope.
those?
I don't even know, but like even you could
Adult
have,
animation, I guess, but not anime porn.
Yeah. Manga.
You could even put Rick and Morty on there. I bet you a lot of people would vote for that.
Fucking losers.
I felt like it's like
It,
not-
it kind of fell off. I think.
That show sucks.
really. I thought people were.
Rick and
I
Morty?
only watched
Yeah.
I only watched the 4th season.
I thought it was funny.
I liked it, but I only watched the 4th season.
I watched probably 3 episodes, and I liked them too, but meh.
Just the memes that get created out of it are probably its biggest.
South Park and The Simpsons
Whatever.
could be added to that list. That would be hard to choose from.
Oh yeah. I mean, if it's between the two, I'm going South Park. Simpsons is great, but it doesn't have its value or like laughability anymore. It does, but
I don't
it's
watch it as an
so
adult.
much more wholesome. It's weird.
All right, so with our votes tallied
That's ironic looking.
completely, we have That 70 Show with 18 votes, Parks and Rec with 10 votes, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air with 10 votes, and Malcolm in the Middle with 12 votes.
I like this.
I
actually
kind
really
of,
like this.
yeah, I
like
like it too.
I
This
like
is
it. I
very
like it.
interesting.
I like it.
Any of them can win.
Exactly.
Literally, any of them can win. You know what? So
All-
let's look
All
and
of them
see
have
what
a
it is
dog
right
in
now.
the fight.
All of them have a dog. We're going to see where the voting is at right now because I'm very curious where it's at right now. So I'm going to vote for mine. Wow. Right now, currently standing, That 70 Show, 2 votes, 29%. Parks and Rec, 0 votes, 0%. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, 4 votes, 57%. Malcolm in the Middle, 1 vote, 14%. Wow. Derek, pull up yours real quick. I don't have a lot of votes on mine yet because it's kind of, it's not that old. But
Yeah, they got
that's very surprising, actually. That's very surprising.
right.
Yeah.
All right.
0.
0% for Parks and Rec right now.
They're all tied at 29%, except for Malcolm in the Middle's at 14.
Wow, really? How many votes on each? 4 or something?
Yeah.
Damn, that's fire. All right, so yeah, we'll come back to it later. That's way closer of a dogfight than I thought it would be. Again, That 70 Show, we're going to have a winner next week. I thought we would have it. I honestly thought that 70 Show was going to just demolish.
Yeah.
And it did not. So, you know what? We'll see what happens. That has been sure about that for this week. Do not forget to vote on our Instagrams. Also, should we do our animation bracket next, or should we just do like a normal battle for the next week?
We can stew on it.
We'll stew on it. We'll think about it, and we'll be back next week, y'all. Do not forget, I'm dropping a brand new song next Thursday. Next Thursday, dropping a brand new hit. Morgan J. Cox, he's on that song, and we got a new hit called "Sipping on the Ocean." Be sure to check that out on the Instagram below if you want to check the description. Also, be sure to vote on our Instagram for the best sitcom.
Everybody should click the song and like it and add it because he needs to get paid. Because if they're drinking out the ocean, they're clearly dehydrated. So let's get this man some nice clean drinking water.
Yes, we need some clean drinking water. I'm tired of boiling my water and drinking out of the fucking ocean.
Yeah. Or Bessemer.
Or that's the ocean to me. So that's the only ocean I know.
Oceanic Bessemer.
Yeah. Catch us next week, y'all. You know who the fuck it is. We're out this bitch. Peace.
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about